Sagittarius. Hello, welcome to Cosmic Mirror Tarot. I am Jaja, and this will be your 2024 predictions. Our fluo. All right, this will be for anyone with a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. All house placements are really welcome. You know, if you're feeling the vibes, then it's meant for you. The way that I've been doing these is I pull one card for every month of the year with the Modern Witches Tarot, and then I will clarify with the Tarot Illuminati. Couple of things that I have noticed collectively across all star signs or sun signs. I'm down to just the fire signs right now. There's something wonky, April and May, that we collectively experience that kind of knocks us off balance. I've looked up the astrology, I'm familiar with it. I'm just meditating on it, seeing how much spirit wants me to share. So be on the lookout for that video early next week. Also, the astrology for October, November, and December looks eerily similar to the 2008 recession. Those who are familiar with the track of Pluto, it is moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius. On January 29th. It is the 20th when I record this. However, it does like retrograde back into Capricorn just for like 8 weeks or so before finally just staying in Aquarius. So there's a little bit of backtracking there. And since it is similar to the astrology of 2008, my guides have just told me to share with people, just have a 3 to 6 months contingency plan, some sort of emergency fund, so you don't have to worry about those 3 months. All right, I feel complete with that. I've shuffled your cards over and over again, so I feel good that we can get started. So here we go. For the month of January, you have the 10 of Cups. February, you have the King of Wands reverse. March, you have the Chariot reverse. April, you have the 10 of Swords reverse. May is the 9 of Wands. June is the 7 of Wands. July is the 5 of Wands. And August is the 9 of Cups. September is the 8 of Cups. October is the 3 of Swords. November is the Knight of Swords reverse. And December is Strength reverse. Bottom of the deck, or what you don't see coming, is the Tower, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups reverse. And the World. I realized I did that backwards, actually. So I'm actually going to rub the cards out and see if all of these cards really need to be in the reverse. It's very clear to me the first 4 months are right. They're telling me it's right. All right. Saggy. There are a lot of wands here, which, you know, isn't too surprising because you are a fire sign, right? Wands represent fire. My issue is they're all in reverse. You know, the fact that you start off February with yourself in the divine masculine position in the reverse tells me that there is something that you are dealing with that is just really, really beating up your confidence. I'm getting just this like this surrendered feeling of just like I can't even anymore. You know, is kind of the vibe that I'm getting off of all of these wand cards that are in reverse. Like you've completely surrendered, but it's because because you're a fire sign and that's not your standard energy. It's giving like a conflict between like you really, really just wanting to like, I'm here like F everybody, and go off on your own, versus like just surrendering to the flow of the divine. I feel like, and you may have issues speaking up for yourself. I definitely see that in June, with the Seven of Wands that's in the reverse, where it's just kind of like you're dealing with someone where you're walking on eggshells with them. Like you really do, in fact, want to be like standard Sagittarius. Like I'm gonna tell you how it is, and it, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. That's none of my business. I got it off my chest. But there's someone here that you just can't seem to do that with. And it's frustrating the hell out of you, Saggy, to the point that I'm getting a little bit of, I also got this for Taurus, so maybe go back and watch the Taurus read, or maybe you have Taurus highly aspected in your chart, or you're dealing with a Taurus. But I'm getting this energy of like you're holding back your thoughts, your feelings, and walking on eggshells with this person, and it eventually starts to mess with your abundance as well as your ability to even just like get up in the morning and go, and like like I'm getting a little bit of that. Also, there's some, whenever I get the Chariot reverse and the Nine of Cups reverse, I get addictions, I get drinking and driving, or taking drugs and driving. Highly against that. Take an Uber anytime, call a friend. Like you'll be surprised, like I'm completely sober and people will call me from LA, San Diego, right, whatever, because they can't take an Uber, they don't have the money for it, whatever. Come get me, and I'm always down to do that because I'm sober, and I want to protect my friends, right? So I'm getting a little bit of that, like your mental health and your physical health start to take a hit because you're so concerned with not hurting this person's feelings. And Spirit is saying, hurt that person's feelings, okay? Like, and it's just like you're just constricted. I'm feeling, and even you may want to look into Saji, opening up your heart chakra. Easy way to do that is there's tons of meditations on YouTube here about like guided meditations for your heart chakras. You can do binaural beats, which is kind of like that, like frequency music as well. One of the things that I did, right, was just really breathing in and out through my heart, right? I think there is a guided meditation that maybe like Jason Stevenson does here, that really helps with that. I will also say, for my Christian girlies out there, Jesus is the designated, if you want to say saint, God, whatever, for the heart chakra. So, like, either going back to church or reading your Bible at the end of the night, whatever it is, that's really good. Just in general, working with the energy of Venus, because Jesus is Venusian, but that's a whole nother conversation. So I'm getting a lot of that, Saggy, and I've experienced this with Sagittariuses, and I think it is it's like what's the word I'm looking for? A symptom of being a mutable fire sign, right? Cardinal fire, Aries signs give 0 Fs, right? They're going to say what they want, do what they want. You're either on board or you're not. Either way, you're getting left, right? That's Aries energy. Leo energy is kind of self-centered. It's all about me. It's all about appearances, the aesthetic, right? They like to be out there in the crowd, whatever, but it's very self-centered. Sag energy is more, yeah, you like to be out there. You're very sociable, right? You're the life of the party and all these other things. But because people have told you that your tongue is sharp, right? Think Gemini, which is also a mutable air energy. There's something about the sharpness of tongue for mutable signs. Because people have told you you have a propensity to be rude or not understanding, right? You hold back your fire. And so the whole point of, or you could say your mission in life as a mutable fire sign, is really to let that tongue loose. Okay. Think Nicki Minaj. Okay. She says what she wants. I mean, even Cardi B gives me huge Sag energy. I know she's not. I think she's a Libra, but either way, like let the tongue go, right? F these people. Say what you need to say, get it off your chest. If they aren't understanding or whatever, or if they're too sensitive, that's none of your business. Your business is you said what needed to be said. Okay, so I'll get off my high horse there. So like I said, it's almost like you go into this year with this 10 of cups energy, being super hopeful. I'm also hearing, I'm getting like family off of this card, so I don't know if you're expanding your family. You just found out that your significant other is pregnant, but then it's almost as if February, March comes and you're just like, you're now in your head over all of your extra responsibilities that are going to be required if we're sticking with the family thing. Like, you're having another child. Do I make enough money? Who's going to babysit? Like, I'm getting all of that off of it's almost like reality sets in February, and it knocks your confidence back. I also get a sense here from my divine masculines that maybe you have been carrying a feminine. So maybe you're the sole breadwinner in the family, like your baby mama or girlfriend or wife does not work, and so you feel extra pressure there, and you may enjoy the fact that, like, because you make enough money right now with 1 or 2 kids, right, your significant other doesn't have to work, but reality starts to set in. Like, 3 kids now makes it a tad bit more interesting, and maybe you have to have the conversation with your significant other that they actually do need to go to work, or like, it doesn't have to be full time, it could even just be part time, but it does something to your manhood, right, to like say that out loud. I'm getting a little bit of that off of the King of Wands. It's probably for like one person. But anyways, Spirit tells me to say it, I say it. Come the late spring, summer months, you are just exhausted. You're exhausted. You're feeling exhausted to the point where you just completely surrender. Excuse me. You have the May, June, and July. May is the 9 of Wands reverse. This is rewounding. This is hopelessness. This is just like, in the upright, this is the wounded warrior. She's holding the Ace of Wands. It's supposed to represent like she's just been through a crazy battle, but she has the Ace of Wands and she's ready to continue on her journey, right? She's hopeful. In the reverse, it's just like, I'm exhausted, right? I'm beat up and I'm exhausted. In June, in June, you surrender. This is surrendering to me. It's definitely giving me, I can't fight the universe anymore. I either have to say something, I either have to do something, but it's giving more like I'm just accepting my circumstances for being what they are. And maybe I'm even hearing like asking for help, which I would suggest highly. In July, things start to get better for you. These things that feel like these external circumstances that feel like you are, every time you set a goal, you're constantly having to fight, right? In July, that frees up some space, but then I think because you haven't necessarily dealt with whatever the root cause is for this trauma that you have around not using your throat chakra and your voice, you kind of go off the rails a little bit, this is giving me addiction. It's giving me either over drinking or over smoking weed or porn addiction, like something that you're doing in excess. This could also be food, for my ED girlies out there. But you're doing something in excess as a way to like numb what you're feeling, what your true feelings are. um by September, you walk away from it. So I'm actually getting 4 of Swords energy off of this 8 of Cups, which could represent like you going into some sort of recovery or going into rehab or something like that. In September, in October, you're dealing with the consequences of your actions, and that is okay. I'm definitely getting I don't remember which step it is in AA, but having to tell people, right? Like apologize for the ways in which you've wronged them. I'm getting that energy in October. I'm also getting a little bit of energy off of some sort of rewounding with you. I'm going to, because it's being off of this Nine of Wands reverse. So I'm definitely going to clarify that. Your November, December of the Knight of Swords and the Strength card. Knight of Swords, this is anger. This is doing things without thinking, and it's tied to this Nine of Wands and this Three of Swords. So let's figure it out. By December, you're feeling balanced. It's almost as if you go through this roller coaster of emotions to finally get to the spot where you recognize why you do the things that you do and why and the people that are tied to your triggers, right? That kind of thing is definitely what I'm getting. I'm going to wait on clarifying the what you don't see coming. Yes, let's see. My computer's like about to die, so I'm hoping it it lasts. I actually have a lot to do today, and so this will probably be the only reading that I do today. And then tomorrow I'll finish off the fire signs, and then we start all over. All right, so let's see here. My dog found something he is not supposed to be chewing on, but I just don't even have the energy. It is what it is. Frenchies are funny. All right, they said that's enough shuffling, so let's go ahead. Spirit, can you give me something on this energy for February and March around the King of Wands reverse? Listen, we have the Tower reverse, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's something around being inebriated and driving. There's a warning here for you, Sagittarius, in February, March, and then again in August. Spirit is saying avoid this tower, right? Travel with how, like, as you're out partying, think about how you are going to get home before you start partying, right? Because there is a possibility for you to end up in jail. So yeah, definitely be cognizant of that. Again, before you go out, just tell someone, hey, I'm gonna go out, I may have a beer or two, but I tell myself I may have a beer or two. Can you be on standby for later tonight to come get me? Easy as that. April, with the Ten of Swords reverse, you have the Alchemist, which is the Magician, the Princess of Pentacles, and the Princess of Swords. I got something, but I want to clarify this Nine of Wands reverse. I also think there's something here about someone who has two children, like healing a relationship with them. Okay, you have the Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Empress. I see what's going on here, Saggy. Give me one moment, though. I'm going to build this out, and then I will comment on what I am feeling. Okay. I feel like I don't remember, was it, I think it was Scorpio's reading. I got that they were going to meet someone unconventionally and their family was just not going to be with it. Um I'm feeling like you have a lot of responsibilities, Sagittarius. And you are uniquely aware of that. You are the King of Wands. You act on your responsibilities. You do everything with passion, even when it comes, and there's no gender in tarot. So this is Queen of Wands as well. I'm just using the archetype of a divine masculine. Divine masculine energy is action oriented, it plays no games, right? When a divine masculine wants you, for my divine feminines out there, you will know, right? He will make it crystal clear. um and so I'm getting this sense, like the same sense that I got off of Scorpio's reading, which was, there may be someone that you're tied to. This person is representative of an empress in the upright, which is telling me this is someone who is like either your mother, your grandmother, baby mama. For my divine feminines, this could be a father figure or an uncle or your baby father. Someone is in your ear about someone that you are dating, and it's causing you anxiety, because I feel like, if going back to what I said previously, of like when King of Wand wants you, they will let you know, right? That is your standard energy. But because of this conflict that arises between this person and, a family member, or, a someone who you share a child with, like there's this tension between, like, but I want my entire family to get along. I want, like you've fought and you've done your inner work, and you've done your you've put a lot of energy into keeping your family, together, and being in constant communication, and just being on a good, stable foundation, as stable as it can be, is what I'm hearing. Like you've really fought for that. So for this family member, or this person who you respect, right, to not like your decision when it comes to your significant other, there's conflict there. There's uneasiness. It's also making you second guess your own mind, right? Like, I feel like this person isn't that bad, but this person swears, that I'm dating the devil. That's what I'm getting here. Saggy, I will say, it does end up, watch your triggers, because I think, like, if that's what this reading is saying, it's saying this person is triggering something within you that causes you to go from King of Wands upright to King of Wands reverse. Like it's almost as if this person is saying that you don't know how to pick a partner, or every partner you pick is terrible, or like this person knows better than your own heart, and it's triggering you for some reason, and that's what's causing you to act out. By August, I feel like it's a wrap between you and this person. I feel like you do finally put up some sort of boundaries. You may even stop talking to this person about your love life, or you snap in some way. But by August, it's a wrap. So when Q4 comes around, September, October, November, December. Yes, sorry, excuse me. You guys may really, really have something going on with your throat chakra too. Maybe try singing in the shower or something. To release that throat chakra. So yeah, by the time the Q4 comes around, you're in King of Pentacles energy. You're looking to balance out um the situation between, like, this person that you really do want to go after, or you really do want to build with, and whoever this Empress Queen of Cups energy is that has you going back and forth. It's giving a mother figure, or for my divine feminines out there, it could be your father, like really hates this person. The example that I gave for Scorpio was like, say you're a lawyer, right? And you're in court one day, and then um as you're leaving court, you run into someone who's just like, it just clicks, like it's like love at first sight. But they were there for something, like they were an actual, like, what is it, defendant, right? And maybe it wasn't so good, maybe it was like a drug possession, or a DUI, like something of that nature, where it's kind of like you met this person in a weird way. I'm also hearing from my divine masculines out there, maybe you met this person while you were still in another relationship, right? And so your family thinks that this person is like a homewrecker and whatever, but the truth is, like, you never even told that person that you were in another relationship. Like, I'm getting that a little bit here. There's an unconventional way that you met this person, or the timing was it was just not, it wasn't great timing, right? You were coming out of something, or something had just happened, and so the people around you who are supposed to love and support your decisions, instead are having you second guess yourself. So come September, October, it's a wrap. You're ready to just follow your heart, go about your business. This Seven of Pentacles that is clarifying this Three of Swords tells me that you also stop telling people your business. I don't normally get that off of the Seven of Pentacles. This is definitely channeled. So I feel like you just decide, you know what? I love this person. I'm willing to set boundaries and cut communication in order to be with this person, and I'm just not going to continue to tell people my business. They're just gonna have to see me online or in person being happy, right? Like, that's all you know. I'm getting a little bit of that. That is not going to be, your family is really gonna throw a hissy fit over this. Saggy, because clarifying the Knight of Swords reverse was Death reverse, the Ten of Pentacles reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Again, I also get another warning: watch your triggers. Don't drink and drive. I'm also hearing, don't get in the car with your friend who you know, like, does drugs. Like, even if it's like you don't do drugs, but you know this friend does. Like, there's something March, August, and November for you around really monitoring the people that you hang with. Um, yeah. Because whoever this person is, I have a question. Like, because it can't be this motherly figure or fatherly figure, because they're coming up in the upright. So it's almost as if you have a friend or an ex that's like not capable of like self-awareness. That's what this Death reverse is giving me. They're saying it's not family. So it's like a friend or an ex that you still keep in contact with. That is just a mess. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles reversed again. Three of Cups. Five of Cups. Yeah, this person is a drug addict. I'm not even gonna, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna talk to you how you need to talk to this person. This person is a drug addict. Seven of Pentacles reverse came up twice. Seven of Pentacles gives me opioids. Either this person is into opioids, or it's some sort of downer. So heroin, even possible. It's definitely a downer, but this, and I don't know if you know the extent to which this person does this drug, but they got it bad, to the point where, let's say you're trying to help this person, like, you've already, here's the thing: if you yourself are dealing with your recovery, you cannot be hanging out with active abusers. That's just like an immediate no. It's next to impossible to get clean if your friends are still dirty. Okay. Like, I completely changed my friend group when I got sober. Like I don't know what in the world is going on with those people anymore. And when they call me randomly, I actually had one of them reach out to me over the holidays. I felt icky, right? Cuz I knew I can't associate myself with these people. Right? Like even if it is the holidays, yeah, whatever, key, happy holidays, happy new year. I don't want to see you though, respectfully. Even though it's been 5 years, right? Like it's still that big of a deal for me, right? And I feel like you do come to this realization, but Spirit is saying there is a possibility that you come to this realization too late. You come to this realization at the expense of getting a DUI or getting pulled over with this person in your car and they blame you for the drugs. Like it's something like that. Saji, that Spirit wants me to warn you about. Now this tower is making sense to me. It's like I feel like you may even feel bad for this person for, hey, no, 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 no. We're not going to do that. Sorry, that's my dog playing with the water bottle. He likes the sound, the crunchy sound. Sit down. I feel like you feel sorry for this person for whatever reason. Either you see yourself in this person or that could have been you, right? Had you have not gotten clean yourself. Like I'm seeing a little bit of that, but their behavior and their lack of self-awareness is going to cause a tower moment where you realize even though you feel sorry for this person, you don't have to associate yourself, right? You don't have to pick up the phone every time they call. You don't have to be Captain Save-A-Ho all the time. Like, and the world means it's you finally are just like, you know what? Like, I'm trying to take care of me. I can't maintain my own sobriety and deal with my own stuff and your stuff at the same time. Like then I will never get clean. I will never be healthy. Like I need to put me first, and I'm getting that here. You have a couple of different things coming at you at once this year, Saji. And this is all deep shadow work, right? Like sobriety, cutting off friends and family members that don't have your best interest at heart. Like that's some heavy duty stuff. And so I would say definitely get you a therapist. If you can afford a therapist, what I did is I found all kinds of sober accounts on Instagram, as well as therapy accounts around trauma bonding and stuff like that on Instagram. And that just became like, listening to those podcasts, listening to those posts became my, freebie way of getting therapy to help myself through some of my hardest times. Also, definitely, if for those of you who are getting sober, a sponsor is absolutely necessary. Having someone that you could be completely honest with, no judgment, is your accountability partner. Like I would put that is the main reason why I got sober, was because of my sponsor. She absolutely um did a number on me and helped me get through some of the hardest parts of my sobriety journey. All right, so with that being said, we are going to pull an ancestor card. They're very clear to me that I'm going to probably butcher this name, but Asclepios, sacred medicine, is your card. It says the Greek god of medicine, rejuvenation and healing comes into your life today to offer a dose of positive energy for your well-being. If you're dealing with an illness, injury, or ailment, Asclepios understands your struggles and suffering. He knows the anxiety, depression, and frustration that can accompany long and short term health problems. Asclepios leads you into the sun, fulfilled sanctuary garden full of medicinal plants. I'm here to take care of you. Trust that you're in good hands. You're safe in your body. I watch over the medical profession and can guide you to the right doctors and treatments. Invoke me before surgeries or consultations, and I'll work my light through your practitioners. Healing from illness is never purely physical. There are always emotional, psychological, and spiritual elements. Asclepius was a master at blending scientific and holistic methods. He's presently guiding the medical professionals and research to combine traditional and complementary practices. Could you be a part of this new era of sacred medicine? Your divine life purpose is in the medical profession. Work with integrative medicine, unconventional treatments combined with complementary therapies for yourself as a practitioner. Illness is sometimes a sign of a life that needs rerouting. Be honest with yourself about who you like to be after the change. I love that. A couple of things that came up for me was how unsafe in my body I felt when I first got sober. Healing my root chakra, which is your chakra that helps with grounding and feeling safe here on this planet, was absolutely key, as well as, going to AA and having my sponsor and my therapist. Like, you almost have to cocoon yourself in a blanket of support, right? So having multiple people that you can call on to help you in your time of need, having a sacred space, right? For me, it was the beach. I live by the beach, right? And so doing all of my sac- uh why can I speak? Sacral and your root chakra healing on the beach, right? Or you don't have to be by the beach, you could be in a wooded area, but something where you're outside surrounded by nature to help ground you. Also, what helps with grounding is getting your actual feet, your bare feet. So take those shoes and socks off on the ground, right? That is very, very helpful. So that's what it means when it says mixing unconventional therapies with traditional therapies, right? So think about your chakra system. Think about healing your nervous system. Think about daily affirmations to tell yourself, I'm safe, I'm protected, I'm loved, I can do this, right? All of those things are the things that are really going to push you over the edge so that you can get through recovery easier or less painful, because it's not going to be easy. And have grace. Give yourself grace. Honestly, I relapsed several times. I relapsed to the point where I had seizures. Okay. I almost died 3 times. Okay. So don't beat yourself up, Saggy, right? Give yourself as much love and grace during this time period as possible. All right, that's all that I have for you. I hope this video resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Also, I am available for personal readings. So if you want to expand on this, just email me at cosmicmirrortarot@gmail.com. Or if you just want to chat, if you want to talk about what helped me to get sober, email me. We can chat. All right. I will talk to you guys later. I love you so, so much, Saji. Mwah. All right. Bye.